I didn't believe it for days, bro. I think the day it really hit me was his funeral. That was a hard day. That was a super hard day. Yeah, I laid him to rest.
Hey, how's it going, folks? Well, Chris Benoit's son, David Benoit, sat down with Chris Van Vliet for an exclusive interview and discussed a number of topics, including his father's double murder suicide, pursuing a wrestling career, being banned from WWE events, and more. And David did state that he wishes to follow in his father's footsteps and wants to become a professional wrestler. He mentioned he previously spent time in Calgary training at Lance Storm's wrestling school, but unfortunately he did not complete the class. He does have an ultimate goal of being signed with All Elite Wrestling or New Japan Pro Wrestling. Benoit mentioned he would like to perform under the name Chris Benoit Jr. David's middle name is Chris, and he feels he should have no problem using that name. Benoit did add that he wishes on working on with a similar style as his father, and even has similar ring gear already made. He also mentioned that he still has his father's ring gear as well as his father's belt in his possession. He also spoke about being briefly banned from WWE events. He attends events regularly in his hometown of Edmonton, Alberta, but was banned for a brief period of time after attending an AEW pay-per-view. David did explain WWE banned him from attending future shows after photos popped up appearing backstage at All Out with Tony Khan. Benoit stated he made some calls and ultimately got the green light from Senior Director of WWE Talent Relations, Mark Carano, who assured him that he is allowed to attend future events. It is interesting here that WWE actually banned him from events, and one of the big topics he did speak on, and obviously one of the most difficult ones, is reflecting on the horrific family tragedy that occurred in 2007. He was 15 years old when his father, his wife Nancy, and their son Daniel were found dead following a double murder suicide. We all know the story behind Chris Benoit killing his wife Nancy, their son Daniel, and then himself. Benoit firmly believes that CTE caused by repeated head injuries played a major role in this tragedy. Benoit stated, "That wasn't him, man. He would never do that. I know he wouldn't. I think something went terribly wrong. The doctor said he had CTE at the beginning. That somewhat gave me closure. He had CTE, so I don't think that was him." David did explain that he had plans to move to Georgia to be with his father and didn't notice anything unusual leading up to that horrific incident. He also praised Nancy Benoit as well as his stepbrother Daniel. He stated, "I love that little guy. I loved him with all my heart." He also stated he was a great kid. Definitely did not deserve that, but he's in a better place now. Another thing he spoke about was Chris Benoit joining the WWE Hall of Fame. He firmly believes his father will one day be in the WWE Hall of Fame. During the interview, it was mentioned how WWE basically scrubbed any mention of Chris Benoit on programming, and his legacy is totally forgotten. Benoit stated, "I would love the WWE to remember him, at least for the good times. I want him in the Hall of Fame." He also did touch upon conspiracy theories surrounding the deaths. David did speak on numerous conspiracy theories that did pop up following the tragedy. He explained one theory indicating Nancy's former husband, Kevin Sullivan, had involvement, and he stated that wasn't true. Kevin Sullivan didn't do anything, Benoit stated. "We looked into that. I thought someone broke in the house. Apparently there was a scuffle at the door. That's what I heard." The point when he said a scuffle at the door, that is something interesting because I haven't heard that, even looking at a lot of the documents. So that is some new information here that David Benoit did bring out. The tragedy obviously hit him very hard. He reflected on it for several months, indicating he thought about it every single day, and he stated, "It took me 7 months. I was sitting there thinking, I thought about it every day. Why? Couldn't he have left a note? And couldn't he have called me?" Obviously, that is a very touchy situation. He was very candid in the interview. And if you want to see the full interview, it's almost an hour long. Link in the description. As always, let me know what you thought. If you've already watched the video, if you haven't, go watch it and then come back to the comments and give me your thoughts. As always, your thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to DDT that like button and subscribe. Join the notification squad to be notified of new videos. And have a great day.